1, 2.
Oh, river, wider than a mile.
Make sure everything in here is how you want it.
I'm crossing you inside.
Someday,
Let me see it.
What do you want to see?
Let me see the latest collection, bro.
Okay, bet. All right, this is our Sebastian button shirt, tight shit, made out of 100% lightweight cotton, made in Turkey. I wear this shit too much. Then you got these are the jeans. These are the 1411 denim. Here's some wide leg ass 14-ounce denim, type shit. You got this Napa bomber imported from Spain.
Oh wow.
Feel this shit.
All right, bro. Damn, calm down.
And this is cotton and cashmere.
Cashmere. What y'all know about cashmere? You got
So-
a lot of shit, bro.
Bro, I be cooking.
I be cooking.
This is our quarter zip.
Oh, that's valid.
Have some Mill French Terry 420 GSM, my boy. What you know about the leather lounge pants, bro? These are them leather loungies. The jungle bag. Delivery to the jungle bag. I have shit in it, that's why. But this is how it's supposed to lay.
He even got the vlog on the iMac.
Oh, yeah, you guys
Look
can
at
watch
that.
it.
That's crazy. I definitely did not just subscribe to myself and put that on.
I did. Y'all think this is a game. Y'all think this is a game, bro.
See, this is how you gotta be, bro. You gotta be happy, bro, when you're talking about your shit.
Feel this.
All right, bro. And there's only so many things I can feel. Oh wow. Every time I'm just like, damn, this shit is soft.
Yeah.
That's the knit from. You know?
That's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that.
that way. Two drifters off to see the world.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Daily Docs, episode 7, I think. We're here with the GOAT, man, the homie, Alex from Pearled Ivory.
What up?
I'm your host, Jake from Turtles.
We're in the officina.
So I wanted to hop on, have you hop on, bro.
Bro, I'm glad to be here.
It's been a while, and I just feel like you'd be a great guest.
Bro, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I see you all the time anyways.
Yeah, we
but
do.
Now
we
we get to
We
finally
do.
sit and chat. But
On the channel, we've been talking a lot about, pretty much productivity, putting yourself out there. That's what
Yeah.
we're doing. That's what you do every day. That's what I do every day. For those of y'all don't know, this is Alex. He owns and creative directs his own fashion house, Pearled Ivory, if you heard of it. You've been around long enough, and I've been around you long enough to know that this shit is hard work.
yeah.
I finally understand why people will choose 9 to 5s and make $140,000 a year.
Yeah.
Rather than work in a business or create their own business and make like 60 bands a year. One of the themes of our channel is we talk about just doing it, bro. And you're someone that's just doing it.
Appreciate it, bro.
Let's do it, bro. Let's talk about it. The thing is that I've noticed over the last couple of years, and if you don't know, Pearled Ivory is what, 3 years? Technically.
Technically, in terms of the name, 3 years old. This is our first full calendar year of our own clothes.
And I've seen the growth, man. That
Yeah.
shit's crazy.
Thanks, bro.
It's actually insane, though. I mean, obviously, your first couple pieces that y'all released were cool, but that shit's like nothing compared to like
Now.
what it is now.
As you scale, it's like the only way to do is scale your product line. And
Yeah.
open up other avenues of developing new products and whatnot. So before we started with like making leather jackets, usually it's like, okay, we're gonna make t-shirts or we're gonna make hoodies, and we did that. We did like the crop zip hoodie that was like
Yeah.
something.
But there was
perfect
still
tees.
something different to that. It was super cropped. You had the double
Yeah,
zipper.
exactly.
You
So
know, you
different
still
things
use
like
some
that.
French terry. People aren't
Right.
doing that.
Right.
Motherfuckers will buy LA.
Yeah.
Print on
and
it.
then print on it.
Motherfuckers is me.
I'm that motherfucker.
My motherfuckers, bro. Alright, this video is for you motherfuckers that want to make clothes. I mean, I feel like I've been watching you like do it every day.
Thanks, bro.
And it's super inspiring. And I
Thanks,
feel like
bro.
a lot of people can like learn from that shit. Because this shit isn't like it's gonna get you rich the
yeah,
next
like
day.
what's the benefit of it?
Like what the fuck are you doing this for, man?
I just really love what it is. Like, one, the aspect of freedom. No one can tell me what to do.
Fair.
I guess just honestly, dude, it's just like, this is what's in my head. And I just am like attached to the idea of seeing things come to life. And also, I'm addicted to all of this shit. Like, I'm obsessed with it. Getting it into a direction that I want it to go. And I've met such amazing people through the brand.
Yeah.
I mean, I met you specifically through the brand.
Right,
In
this is
reality,
true.
like without this intersection, I wouldn't have met most of my friends.
That's facts.
I started the brand from like a lonely place 3 years ago, and I like moved back from college. I didn't really have too many friends that like the same shit as me, and I was like, all right, well, if I create intersection where clothes is like that middle ground between me and you. Like, we could both like the clothes.
Right.
I was always a kid, or, like, I was always, like, one of those people that asked, like, okay, why can't this be me? If they have a store, or they make millions of dollars, or they make beautiful products, or they have beautiful retail spaces, whatever it is. I'm like, well, what makes them any different than me? It's just time. Or, like,
just experience.
Yeah, experience, like, as time goes on.
There's a lot of things.
There's a lot of shit.
But
yeah,
at the end of it.
But at the end of the day, it's like, well, I could gain those things.
Right.
I could gain that experience.
Right.
I could put
it's
the
not like you
hours
weren't
in.
born with it.
No.
You know?
Like, no one's born with, like, having a phenomenal brand.
Right.
Just takes a lot of studying, and, like, honestly, like, now, it's a fucking lonely-ass journey. You give up so much to do this. Bro, for 4 years, I didn't go out. Or, like, and, like, you don't really believe people that say that shit 4 years ago.
No,
like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, fucking balance your life out.
When they tell you to lock in, you're like, why
can't I do both? It's hard to gain new relationships in my life now. Or, like, invest more into relationship, or start scratch into new relationships where I'm like, I only have the bandwidth to invest more in already relationships like this.
Yeah,
or like
that I already have.
Right now, I think I'm being, I don't want to say selfish, but in my own way, I'm like, this is what I want to do. And I'm not willing to give it up. Like, right now, I'm just so focused on this, and I'm like, I'm really wanting to just gain it all through this one avenue.
This motherfucker's a nut. What they don't know is, like, if you try, you gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Like, that's the second part.
It's not like a seasonal thing.
It's not like, no, like, you actually have to work through all of those things. Yeah. And the one thing that I've learned throughout the last year of Turtle is it tested my adversity, bro.
This shit ain't made for, lighthearted people, or, like, just, like, sensitive skin.
I feel like throughout all of my ventures, you have honed in on one, and I'm someone that has, like, honed in on, like, so many. I go into all of my creative endeavors with, like, the same energy. You know, and I feel like that's the first step, and the second step is where I have to figure out, I need to actually, like, consistently try. I'm constantly battling between, do I sit there and focus on one thing and figure that shit out to a T, or do I, focus on many things and kind of just, like, build them together. Clothing has, like, a million jobs within it.
Oh, yeah.
You design, you do advertising,
production,
you do marketing, you do research.
Yeah.
You do sampling,
fabrics,
you do every single thing in the world, bro.
Yeah.
That include, like, making a piece of garment that you're actually proud of.
Dude, this is, like, one of the hardest jobs.
Like, what?
No, dead ass.
No, making it is hard enough, but selling it is even harder. I don't know. I feel like if you're out there, you're trying to start some type of business or get into some type of venture or some shit, bro, trying is cool. Like, of course, we talked about it. You have to do it. But, like, how do you keep going? Like, what makes you 4 years deep? You're like, you know what? It's going to hit.
You have to be delusional.
Facts.
Dead ass.
No cap.
Yeah.
Like, so much to the point where everyone around you believes you.
You have to have so much conviction when you talk about shit.
There's a fine line. You can't lie.
Nah.
Don't be out here lying. Don't be out here
lying,
lying, bro.
I think at one point your product speaks for itself.
Right.
There's two ways of scaling in a brand. You look at these big brands. The only way they can make money is through margin of selling product. Right. It's not like a service. They don't provide a service.
Right.
It's like, we have to move this amount of product, and we get
this amount of money to pay these amount of people,
and to
also
cover
make
this
money.
overhead, and to also make profit. And so the way that they make margin once they get to a certain scale is by making shittier clothes. So it's almost like the opposite in terms of clothes. And this is something that I've learned as time goes on. Is like, and I'm giving y'all the fucking dead ass truth. This is this is big T. Those brands that, like, really, Helmut Lang, these people that, like, really care about
their craft.
Bottega Veneta, same shit. Yeah. Like, the reason their products cost so much is because how much goes into their product development, right?
Right.
And, like, that's the only way they could scale the brand is by having these drastic price costs. So the only way they make money is through their margin of clothes. So as time goes on, they have to find that margin somewhere to make money. Nowadays, like in 2024, retail is in.
Right. It's crazy because it was out.
For the longest
10
time.
years, maybe more.
Consumers are more informed now.
And touch and, like, sensory is way bigger than click. And even if you're someone like me who created a lifestyle brand based off of merchandise, Turtlewoods, we're not cutting, sewing everything.
Right.
But if you look at it, I mean, I still got crazy overhead for no reason.
Yeah.
You know, not no reason, but you have to worry about your packaging. You have to worry about your sample costs.
Right.
You have to account for shipping.
There's
even.
a lot of costs that go into it.
Just time. You need to spend hours fucking packing orders up, bro. Luckily, I do my own content, and I have homies that do that shit. But that shit costs money.
For sure.
I know you pay.
Hell yeah. like even like we just did a drop, and thankfully it did well, and thank you for everybody that supported us. But I've been working on this past collection for 4 or 5 months.
Right.
And then all of that work is just set into 3 days.
Yeah.
Your validation is...
Trust me, I'm knowing, bro.
Yeah.
We released our first cut and sew in October of last year. I started that project in March of last year.
Shit takes time.
You remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember.
Project.
We were on the parking lot measuring
We're in a fucking parking lot of a coffee shop measuring fucking samples.
And I'm like, nah, you gotta take this in. Nah, you gotta
we were
do
figuring
this.
shit out. That shit was ass.
Yeah.
But, like, you were blessed enough to have... I feel like, in my opinion, from my eyes, you started your clothing brand journey, like, the right way.
You already had the audience before Turtlewoods was even in Turtlewoods.
If you're someone that wants to create not even just clothing, just a brand.
Yeah.
There's like certain principles that you gotta have.
Oh, yeah.
Like, or things that you gotta follow. One of them is like, you definitely need to care.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about starting some shit, like, what do you think is like some shit that you would fucking tell someone like, yo?
I'll tell you from the rip. I'm gonna say that one, this is hard as shit.
This shit hard. Don't do it, bitch.
Yeah. So I had a mentor. I had an internship with Duvin.
Right.
There was like a surf brand out in Orlando. They're killing it. So my cousin is actually engaged to one of the owners, and I would ask her every day, give me a fucking internship.
Right.
Like, let me in there. I don't care. Yeah. I don't want to get paid. I don't want to do anything.
Let me just get some
I just
work
want to be in the room. And like after months and months and months, they're like, all right, fuck it. We'll let this kid just be in the room. And I remember just being in there, and then Austin, the designer, awesome fucking guy. He was like, I just want to let you know, like, this shit ain't easy. This is a hard road. Like, you can make way more money doing other things, but it is rewarding as time goes on. It kind of, like, he didn't, like, push me away from it, but, like, gave me the cold, hard reality. Regardless of, like, fashion, clothing, anything like that, you need to have the attitude of being like, it doesn't fucking matter what anyone tells me, I'm going to go for it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to figure it out. Doesn't matter.
This shit pertains to everything.
Everything. It took my parents a while to believe in what I'm doing. You know, I think they initially always wanted to believe in me, but they're like first gen parents. Yeah, like it's not really what they do.
You just fucking went to school for 4 years.
Yeah, like why the fuck you mean you want to make some t-shirts? Exactly, facts.
And also, like when you're a kid, bro, and you have these dreams, I feel like you kind of don't always speak on everything. No, so, especially around parents. So when parents see this like switch, they think that it's just like sporadic. Random. Yeah. But it's not. You're like, bro, I've been thought about this shit. You don't understand. I've been thinking about this. Yeah, like, so first, attitude. Yeah. Love this shit. Care about it.
Yeah. You have to be obsessed. Yeah. Like, obsessed.
Your fucking community is dope, bro.
Yeah. They're all like, just kids that are young and expressive.
You gotta know yourself enough to where you can like express yourself. Yeah. You know, there's only one way that you can make other people feel comfortable enough to indulge in you or consume what you're putting out is if you do this. You're comfortable with yourself. Right. But the more you know yourself, the more other people will know you. Yeah. And it'll make them feel more comfortable being themselves around you.
Especially like in your 20s.
Right.
Like in your early
people
20s.
Are figuring it out right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, don't get me wrong. But I can say for a fact that like off rip when me and Alex met each other, we both were so ourselves that it made everyone around us so much easier to be around us.
Right. Whatever it is you want to do in this life, it's very much doable. This is the percentage of people that make it. Right. You don't need to know that shit.
No, don't even look at that shit.
No, that's not realistic. What is realistic is to know like it is a long road. This isn't one of those things that's like a quick, I pour all the money back into the business.
So you have to have goals, really.
Goals?
You know? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like I want to be in the same retail places as all of my favorite brands.
And it's happening.
Yeah. I honestly feel like I haven't even touched the surface.
We're never going to feel satisfied.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I was talking about this last night where I'm like, I don't think there's ever going to be a point where I'm like complacent.
It's like scary, but also kind of peaceful knowing that.
Because if you get to the top, bro, it's like, then what? There's nowhere to learn. We had, like, things in this last drop where I was like, damn, this could have been better.
And you worked fucking 6 months on this shit.
And I'm like, imagine we get to a point where, like, damn, there's nothing we could have done better. I think that's where brands drown out. There's no plan B. If you only have plan A, you're going to get to plan A. regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
There's not going to be another Louis Vuitton. There's not going to be another Chanel. There's not going to be
there
another
can't
like,
be.
like there just can't be. They already own the market. But
Right.
there will be a lot of micro brands that have really, really powerful and strong communities.
Yep. I think you're completely right that there's going to be a big like emphasis on those like kids and those
Yeah.
people that have those small communities, because people are realizing you can just do it with a small community.
Right.
Like you can have a fruitful life.
Without having millions of dollars.
Right. Without having millions of
Yeah.
dollars, but also without having millions of people
Around you.
Around you.
Bro, I'm in this state now where I have like 5 friends.
Yeah, facts.
Dead ass.
Yeah, facts.
I have my team, which are like my best friends. I have like 4 or 5 people outside of that, and my family.
I don't know why I'm saying facts, because I have
You
a lot
got hella
of
friends. Yeah.
I think one thing that I value a lot in my life, my relationships.
Yeah.
Like that's something I put so much value towards, because they just fulfill me.
And loyalty.
Yeah.
Like I know you got my back.
No, facts. We have a whole lot of friends in our little thing.
Yeah.
Our little community.
Here.
And we all do different shit.
Mm.
But yet we all can like meet up and like have the same conversation.
Right. I
But-
like having friends that aren't doing what I'm doing.
No, facts.
Like,
Facts. Hanging out with Wes,
Yeah.
he makes music, or he DJs music, and you know he makes mixes. It's different from hanging out with him than, let's say, you to Jordan,
Right.
Or like me to BP, who does e-com and shit
Right.
like that. Good to be surrounded by a lot of different people.
I think that's why I love this city. And
Yeah.
Because,
I know it's crazy how we used to hate Orlando.
bro, and I've traveled to like,
We actually hated it.
for a while, I was like, bro, there's nothing here. And I remember I would travel to Miami. I would go to like, I've been in New York. So populated in general.
Yeah.
That like, these relationships.
You can't make him.
Nah.
You can't
or
make
like,
'em.
They're not as real. I do really love this city. I do love like a small town community. These relationships that I have here, I know for a fucking fact it's not going to be the same if I go somewhere else.
It's cool meeting other people.
Oh, yeah.
But every time I'm in those bigger cities, I always feel like a nobody.
I'm 27, and I will say that this is the happiest I've ever been.
Facts.
Because-
I love that for you.
Oh, God, bro.
I love that.
Because
I love that.
I think like everyone has this thing, especially at the beginning, where I was like, damn, I wish I could wake up and already make it.
Yeah.
But
now we're like excited for the grind.
Exactly.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because like before, I was like, I don't want to do that shit.
because you get desensitized of like accomplishments at one point. Now we're in a point where it's like, you know, the brand is moving in a really, we don't know where it's going. Like we know it's
Right.
going up, but we don't know what those things look like.
The
And
grind is so fun.
next 3-4 years are the most exciting times of the career.
Be present, bruh.
Yeah.
You know, be excited. Enjoy the grind. First of all, shout out to the 100 subscribers. We just hit 100.
give me that shit,
Yeah, we just hit 100.
That's fire.
Like, even that shit's so exciting.
That's 100 people.
Yeah, facts. That's 100 motherfuckers that said,
Yeah.
yo,
I'm gonna hit
subscribe.
Let's go.
Yeah, so like, even just growing slightly just feels good. When you don't put in that work,
Yeah.
and then you get rewarded for not putting in that work, you're always constantly chasing that.
Facts.
And you're conditioned
gonna get
to think,
depressed.
You're conditioned to think that
Yeah.
you don't have to do much to get there.
Yeah. Like if we were one of those brands that just blew up on TikTok really quick, bro, like I couldn't pass any advice on or like my
Yeah,
past
you'd be like,
experiences on.
post TikToks every day.
Yeah, post 3 times a day.
I will say this though, everyone that you see that goes viral and you think, oh my god, they're so lucky, they've
been
they've
grinding.
just been killing it, you know.
Yeah.
you can tell when someone's been grinding for years.
Facts.
Bro.
My boy Ray that makes he owns an Ore. That motherfucker's been grinding longer than me, and like he's been going crazy probably like the past
couple
2 years
years, yeah.
or like whatever. But
Yeah,
now
right,
he's
right,
like
right.
really on the up.
Facts. If
But-
you're watching this, Ray,
Yo, shout out Ray.
Send us some, you know, for the vlog.
But bro's really been fucking doing this. If he just blew up from YouTube or whatever by itself, it's like he grinded for like years.
Yeah.
And now he's like reaping all the benefits and like doing all the things he's doing.
Let's say I vlog every day, right? Like I'm supposed to. I'm on Daily Docs episode 300. And I'm still getting like 500 views. Views aren't everything. But let's say I'm getting no opportunities,
Yeah,
no
no
new
money,
followers,
no
no new views, no new subscribers, no nothing. I'm just doing this every day. Why would you keep going if you're seeing no progress? You have to actually fucking like love that shit. I really love documenting. I love like just having memories and having videos you can look back on. But really the footage is like what gets me. Every time I watch old shit, I'm like, yo, this shit is dope. But there has to be like something that drives all of us, you know?
I think I was gonna say it has to be bigger than the fact of external validation.
Yeah, bruh.
You know,
Facts.
It has to be bigger than the amount of people that watch it. I think for us, like we have like a Discord, and like bro, people talking that shit all day. People have met each other because of the Discord, Like,
Wow.
and like have become friends.
Knowing your purpose, or like not even knowing, just choosing. You can choose
for sure.
It's not like you fucking
You're born with
one.
yeah. You're
you
like,
choose it.
This is I want to do this.
Like motherfuckers think like, what's my purpose, bro? I don't know.
Yeah.
Man. I want to know what I was here to do.
I think the world kind of comes in, especially interest, like, or like even starting a brand. I can tell you, like, I've rebranded like fucking 8 times. You need to start at a place that's very general, and as time goes on, this like thing or this world or this life that you're living gets even steeper and steeper.
The shit that shaped you there, or the experiences you had, is what makes your brand yours.
Exactly. I don't really know. There's not really a brand now that I'm like stealing from.
One thing that everyone probably notices about Pearled Ivory, and the first time me and Alex ever met, we talked about this. Pearled Ivory, if you were to close your eyes and you were to picture Pearled Ivory, you could picture who's wearing it, what kind of candle they have on, what time they wake up, what they look like.
We had this discussion.
The first time we ever met, we
Yeah.
had this discussion. I asked you, I said, yo, like, what how do you like build a brand identity? Because
Right.
at the time I was trying to figure that out. This is before you fucking built a brand. And you said you need to know what time they wake up, how they shit, what coffee they drink, where they run, what they do.
Right.
If you carry that throughout all of your shit,
Right.
if you just try to figure that out every day, you know how like most brands are like in this little circle,
Yeah.
and the rest of the world is this big circle,
Right.
And every brand that's like coming up, they try to like fill up this circle, right? They try to cater to the rest of the world, when in reality you should be bringing the rest of the world into your little circle,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why little brands fucking blow up.
That's why the
they
little
fuck-
brands are on the up
yeah,
right
that's
now.
why they're up.
Yeah.
It's because they're realizing, yo, we control this shit.
Right.
I've
Yeah.
been saying this shit for years. Shoutout was this community oriented, but I never understood how I could do it.
Right.
But the experiences we went through have like shaped it. And
Dude.
with the vlogs, I'm trying to like document my life. I would love feedback, bro. Like I want to know what people
Want to see. Our huge thing that we like really pride ourselves on is customer service.
Yeah.
I think we have the best customer service.
You definitely kill it.
Yeah.
I feel special every time.
Yeah, just because I'm like, I want to be present. Like, I answer emails right away when they come in. Like, dude, you want to feel taken care of. You want an escape. It's always one of those things where I'm like, I want to convey that same feeling through an email or through an Instagram post or a DM or whatever it is. Those things are really important when developing a business. Three things.
Bro.
If you have really good quality product that like fits a need or fits a narrative, one, really good storytelling and branding and marketing, and really good customer service. Those are the 3 pinnacles you need. If you have those 3, you're going to be fine.
Figure out the rest later. Yeah.
You're fine.
And most people appreciate that honesty, bro.
Bro,
They
that's all
appreciate
people
it.
want. When you're a boss, everything's your fault.
No cap.
Make sure everyone's okay, everyone's doing good, like everyone's mentally okay. But ain't nobody give a fuck about you.
If you respond to bad comments, if you like stoop down to people's levels and stuff, if you don't kill them with kindness, bro, you're just manifesting bad shit
all the time.
Every time you try to kill them with kindness, 10 times out of 10 they're turning back.
Because you can't be angry that long.
But let's just recap, man. I think if you're starting a business, there's certain principles that you should care about.
Right.
If you're in it for money, don't do it.
Right.
Or if you are in it for money, do it for money, bro. Let people know.
Yeah,
People will support you if you're real.
Facts.
You know?
I think that's all people want is just transparency. Because we live in a world where you don't know.
Yeah, and even through this conversation, I feel like I figured out a little bit more about Turtlewood's is like our purpose. And I think just community, bro. Like I just care about forging relationships.
When you're growing up and your parents literally tell you like, if you show me your friends, you show me your future.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking real. All my friends right now are all doing shit.
Yeah.
If you're surrounded by people that are doing stuff, you're either out of the friend group or you got to do something.
If you're out there watching right now trying to figure out if you should start a business or even clothing brand, think about that. Think about, do you have a purpose? Do you care about this shit? Do you care about other people? Do you have a talent? Do you have anything that you can sell? There's a lot of business things, but the one thing we're trying to say is that business will come.
Yeah.
Ethics and principles, they need to be there before.
Yeah.
So I think it's really important to sit down with yourself, learn yourself. Being around certain people. There's so many principles to starting a clothing brand.
Yeah.
And I think that you just have a lot of them like set up. And it's not like you were born with that. You had to set that shit up yourself.
Right.
So that put in the work, man.
Put your head down and you go. You'll learn everything you want. And if you ever have questions, you could ask me. Like, just DM me.
Tell them that. Don't tell me that shit. I'm not DMing you, bro.
If y'all have questions, y'all could DM me. at Pearled Ivory or at Alexander Maximino _
And use the code Jake for 50% off.
95% off.
100% off. Actually, you pay. I will pay you.
You could do anything you want in this life. Just up to you. And you don't need this magnificent life. Whatever it is that you value, you can fulfill all those happinesses. Like not being a billionaire, not being a millionaire. 3 things you need to start a business. Obviously an idea or like a niche. If we're talking clothes particularly, it's a specific niche or a product that you don't feel like is in the market. Or if it's in the market, you can make it better. Second thing is be intentional. This is a long game. Like, don't feel like you're just doing this for nothing or like you're doing this for a quick buck. And 3, just be a good person. If you're a good person, good things will happen to you.
Yeah.
In reality. And good things will come back into your life. That would be my 3 things.
That's pretty good. I feel like those are your values.
Those are my values, yeah.
Yeah,
what's your values?
On top of his
Scam?
3. Yeah. Scam, cheap shit.
Yeah.
Don't answer nothing.
Bam. A little opposite. Delusional. You got to be delusional.
Be delusional.
Yeah.
Damn.
Be delusional.
I just stole one.
Yeah.
Be delusional. Have that faith in yourself.
Yeah,
You think I'd come in this bitch and vlog if I didn't think I could do this shit? You know what I'm saying?
You got to bet on yourself.
That every single day. Find help.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do this alone.
Nah.
No matter how many times you think you can, you are 100 times better off with people.
Facts.
Shout out your people, bro.
My team's the shit.
Shout them out, bro.
Yeah. We got Bella, we got Alex, we got Ben. All those people that have come into my life and helped build this brand to where it's at and where it's going. Like, without them, we wouldn't be shit.
But yeah, we should play some pickleball, bro.
You don't want that.
That'd be a crazy
You don't want that smoke.
Come on, bro.
All right, bro. You'll see the smoke.
All right, you come hoop with me. I'll go
All
play
right,
pickleball
bet.
with
Deal.
you. Oh God.
Oh, God.
Oh
Okay,
God.
I'm down.
All right, bro. Well, thank
All
you
right.
so much, bro. For real, actually. For
Love
real,
you,
bro. Love, bro. Damn, that was a long time.
We're all chasing after us.
That shit hard as fuck with the green basketball.
What song is it? Run it back.
I'm busy, dog.
I'm vlogging.
If you're gonna vlog, I gotta put on a hoodie. I mean, I gotta put on This shot's gonna be fucked.
Who's this at?
Huh?
Who's this at?
Me.
No, this.
That's mine, right?
This tripod? What is that? Oh, I don't know. Those yours? Did you just buy these? I was like, where did you go? Damn, bro. Damn. Why you doing like that? Where did you go? Did you vlog that? Why did you do it like that?
I don't know.
There's so many other ways. I did it.
I was like,
That's why you're doing that?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't. Bro, kind of smooth. Thank you, bro. That's real. Where did these go? Thank you, bro. Yeah, that's real. Get you a rich friend like my friend right here.
No, bro.
Come on, dog.
I'm not rich right now.
You tired of me using yours?
Yes.
No, you gotta say it. You gotta say it. You gotta say it, bro. Damn, you didn't even let me look good.